Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Rose and Rag. So Rose, what is today's topic?
Today's topic is an exciting movie review for this
Yes.
Malayalam movie called The Priest.
Yes.
And the main cast consists of Mammootty,
Yeah.
who's obviously a superstar in Kerala.
Yeah.
And then you've got Manju Warrier as well. And you've got other several star casts as well, but these are the sort of main
Main
leading
leads.
people. Yeah.
Yes. So first of all, we were so excited to watch this film because we watched this trailer
Yeah,
couple
a
of
few
weeks
weeks
back,
back.
and then
And it was really intriguing, very mysterious.
Yes.
The name is The Priest, and then there's so many other things shown in the movie. So many different characters as
Yes.
well, and it was very kind of intriguing. We were really excited to unfold what mysteries we'll get to.
Shall I tell
see
you
in the
honestly,
movie.
like what
Yeah.
exactly I thought when I
Yeah.
saw the trailer? When I saw the trailer, I thought, this could be like a normal film,
Yeah.
and it might be revolving somewhere with religion or probably the church and something.
Yeah.
But this is like
This is the
nothing.
next level, yeah.
This
Next
is
level,
definitely
absolutely
nothing
next
to,
level, yeah. I think that's what most of the Malayalam movie trailers does
Absolutely.
to you as well. You may not expect a lot, but when you actually sit down and watch the movie till the end, you'll be blown apart. I think, right?
Absolutely. So the first of all, do you want to reveal the whole story, or shall we just cut it down to the main
Yeah, we
points?
just cut it down to the main points because we don't want to spoil the
Spoil
fun
it.
for you guys as well. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's so many people who actually watch a lot of South Indian movies abroad as well.
Yeah.
And especially Kerala movies. I know there are quite a few fans out there. We keep getting a few comments
one
as
of
well.
them.
Yeah. So, of course, we're just going to break it down in a few categories as to what are the good selling points of this movie.
Yes.
So, first thing is it's an amazing crime mystery thriller
Yes.
with an element of horror as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, you've heard me right. You've got all these things going on in the movie,
Yes.
and nowhere you'll feel overloaded or overburdened because the way it unfolds, it's done in such a beautiful way. And it starts off with this particular family story
Yes.
where many people end up dying mysteriously, and it's revealed that they are dying via suicides.
Yes.
But obviously, there's a little more to the story which I won't reveal here.
Yeah.
And then, with the societal elements, we do see a few good points in this movie as well with respect to the orphanages.
Yes.
Especially, it sort of throws light on the situations in which, kids who are orphans who sort of grow up in these environments.
True.
It's not that the facilities are bad, but it's just that that
What
sort
kind
of
of
longing that they
yes.
have, because obviously they don't have parents, and it sort of comes through very, very strongly in the movie. It sort of makes you think as well, like what we can do as a society to
Absolutely.
make these kids feel a little better.
Yes.
So that's one really good point that we liked.
I really like it,
so as I mentioned, obviously you've got this family that ends up dying mysteriously, or different members at different time scales.
Absolutely.
And then there is this huge investigation that goes on, and that's when our protagonist, which is our main hero,
Yeah.
Mr. Mammootty, enters the scene, and he's a priest in this particular movie, and hence the title of the movie, The Priest.
Yes.
So he kind of helps all these police people, unfold
cases,
this
yeah.
particular crime cases and different things. And what is the skill that he has which helps him unfold these cases? Well, we are going to
Well,
keep
no,
that
no,
a
no,
secret.
don't
We're
reveal
not
it.
going to reveal that, but he has got a secret skill set,
Yes.
because of which he ends up solving a lot of these cases, and that is why he actively helps a lot of police officers. So it's
Absolutely.
up to you to figure out what that secret
I'm sure
skill
some
set
of-
is.
some of you must
already
have
must have
already
got.
guessed it.
Now that I'm sort of elaborating on that skill set, you must have understood it. But anyway, so he helps out a lot of police officers, and then in the midst of all of this, this particular girl from an orphanage ends up in this particular scene.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie is about how this girl connects to a particular teacher that she comes across. Then
Yes.
what is the background? What happens?
And what is the link between the murders and
and the
girl?
teachers and
Yes.
all the other characters as well. As we know, this is one really good thing about Malayalam movies. Till the end, you
Yeah.
never really know who's the culprit or who's the hero or who's the heroine,
True.
because everyone's got a mix of all the shades of different characters, right?
True.
And that's an amazing point, I think, because
Absolutely.
you are stuck to the edge of your seats,
Yeah.
and you're really excited because in your mind as well, you've painted different people with different characteristics, but at the end of the day, you're going to be wrong,
True.
or something else ends up coming in the light.
Absolutely.
So that's another element to look for. With respect to the societal elements that they've covered, the second point that I would like
The
to
drug
mention
abuse.
is, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, well, they really covered the drug abuse, like how some of the students and the college students, especially how they've been targeted with the drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So they really showed that element as well. I mean, they didn't really emphasize like what you should do and what you shouldn't do,
yeah.
but then they clearly showed what could be the effects, like the after
Absolutely.
effects.
Absolutely.
So that's one thing that's
And
covered.
also, in some cases, there will be people who are probably elderly who know that this is happening, but they'll still choose to keep quiet
True.
because of the reputation and things like that. And which happens quite a lot, I think,
Yeah.
because of the society we live in, especially in India. There's a lot of emphasis given to what the society will think and how that can lead to certain bad endings as well. And that's beautifully shown in this movie.
True. And
So
the
that's-
third element,
yeah.
which is covered, I mean, is kind of related to drug anyways. So how not to like drive,
Yeah.
drunk and drive.
Drunk and drive, or when you're high with drugs, why you shouldn't
You should
choose
not,
to drive,
yeah,
and
yeah.
what can it lead to,
What
and
can
how
it
can
lead
it
to,
destroy somebody else's life as well. That all these different aspects, I think the way they've linked it to not just these particular things that are happening right now,
True.
but also to the after effects of how it can affect somebody else's family who probably is not even involved in this whole
Yes.
thing, but then the after effects of how things happen, in their lives, mentally, physically, emotionally, and the pain that they go through. This will definitely push people to think, especially the
yeah.
youngsters, do we need this?
Yeah.
Do we need to get into this? I know recently we've had so much of coverage around this drug abuse by many people, and
Yeah.
it's really sad, but I really hope people actually stand up.
I'm sure
people with big
will,
positions
yeah.
as well stand up and say no to this, and this sends out a strong message to the youth of the country as well. So that's a really good gesture by the filmmaker in this particular movie,
True.
which makes a lot of sense to cover in this movie.
True. And what is the other element? Like possessiveness.
Yes, that's an
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of related to most of the aspects of this film.
yeah.
So how, I mean, you can love a person, but not to an extent that you should not get so possessive about
Yes.
whichever relation that is.
Yeah.
So that's covered as well.
Yeah.
I really liked it, especially how they interlinked each and everything.
Yes,
So-
absolutely. So, like we said, it starts off with this crime mystery initially, where this family is a victim of different bad events,
True.
and then of course we've got our priest, Mr. Momoti, who enters and solves all these crime mysteries.
True.
And then there is the entrance of this particular girl from the orphanage, the kind of psychology she has, what she goes through mentally, physically, emotionally, and then the rest of the journey is about the girl and who she encounters in her life, and then the horror element is added as well.
Yeah.
And then how the other crime is
Yeah.
again unfolded by Mr. Mammootty. So this is pretty much the entire story.
Yes.
We've not covered the main aspects, like we said.
Yeah.
You need to watch the movie because I don't want to spoil the fun
it,
for
yes,
you.
yes.
But one thing is guaranteed: it's definitely a beautiful crime thriller, mystery, horror movie.
Absolutely.
And you will love it till the end. The screenplay is fantastic.
Fantastic, yeah.
Every sort of scene is interlinked with the other scene, either the next one or the one coming later on.
True.
And you can actually connect the dots, that logical thinking, as they say.
Absolutely.
Throughout the movie, you'll actually have your thinking hats on, and that's an amazing way to unfold the different mysteries in the
Absolutely.
movie.
Let
as
me
well.
ask you a few questions
Yeah.
then. Do you want to watch it for the second time? I mean, can you actually watch for
You can
the second
definitely,
time?
maybe after a little gap, but
Yeah.
definitely worth watching.
Right. And what kind of rating you gonna give, like out of 10?
Out of 10, I would give 9,
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
give 8.5 to 9.
Yeah.
Both is same.
which is really good, by the way.
Yeah. Are there any nude scenes or any adult scenes where you can
No, absolutely
watch?
not. No, you can watch it with family, and if your kids are daredevils who can be okay with horror scenes, then it's up to you. As parents, you are the best people to make that choice.
Yeah.
But definitely.
And coming to the logic, did they miss the logic or did they actually?
No. At no point in the movie, especially at the end of the movie, you can actually connect all the characters in the movie to
Yeah.
different events within the movie, and then you can have that logical trail.
Yeah.
But you will have to sit till the end of the movie.
Absolutely. So that's our review, guys. I mean, I think we covered most of it
Yes.
by not revealing the actual story.
We hope.
So I'm sure you're gonna watch this film.
Yeah,
and
this
not in the
has
theaters.
released in all the theaters in India.
Yeah.
So definitely check it out. I'm sure it will come out on other platforms very soon as well.
Absolutely.
So don't forget to check this movie out, guys. The movie is called The Priest, with
Yes.
the main protagonist is Mr. Mammootty, and you've got Manju Warrier as well, and many other amazing actors. That's another shout out to
True.
all the actors, especially the little girl.
Oh
She's
my
done
God,
a
yeah.
brilliant job. She
know,
scared me
yeah.
a couple of times, but she's done a brilliant job. So guys, we've come to the end of our vlog. Do let us know what you thought about this video, and we've also got other amazing videos in our channel. We've got travel videos, adventure videos, some chit chat videos, movie
Yes.
review videos, etc. And if you like our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well.
Thanks a lot for your time, and see you soon with another vlog.
Bye.
Bye.